Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2712th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, very exciting video. I'll be quick, but the purpose of this video is to remind you, of course, we'll look at a couple of charts, but it's to remind you to join my webinar tomorrow. It's absolutely free. No credit cards are required. There will be a link below this video for you to join. Make sure you register. I will be presenting at 2, and I promise you I'm going to show you something that will absolutely help you moving forward with either a portfolio or how you want to get into the market. Something I haven't really shown anyone. I've been working on it since last October of 2023. I will present it in this webinar on Wednesday. So make sure you join. My presentation starts at 2 p.m. The link is below. Now, what's on the charts? NASDAQ daily bar for trading on Tuesday. That's February 27th, 2024. Please remember the risk involved in trading. Risky, 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 risky. Never trade without stops. Put your protective stops in first before you ever begin to enter into a position long or short. NASDAQ daily bar for trading on Tuesday. What gives? Well, I see a double top, kids. And what's the old adage? When we see a double top, we sell a double top. And I believe that's a double top. I even waited for this day's confirmation. I didn't bother to get near it on that day because we've been so bullish lately. I waited for confirmation, which we've received on Tuesday, or I should say on Monday. And Tuesday, this is Monday's bar. Tuesday should start off as a down day because we know that we have a double top. And when we see a double top, we sell a double top. That's your NASDAQ for trading on Tuesday. You've got ES, which now has a red Omni, just like the NASDAQ does. So NASDAQ has a red Omni and a double top. ES has a red Omni, and I don't like the way this looks. It looks like it should come down for another day, according to Omni. I don't blame it. I'm not talking about falling out of bed. You got support right here if it gets down there, right? So you can end up down here and find support. We'll take it one day at a time. But we'll see. You know, we'll see what it wants to do. Maybe it wants to go further. Maybe it wants to go up tomorrow. I don't know. Our stops will be in, but Omni says something like this should happen. I believe in my Omni. Now, the other really cool thing about this, and we'll get into this more tomorrow, is look at Bitcoin heading towards that 85,000 projection. Traders, it broke out of the bull flag. I mentioned that we had a signal just a few days ago. There's a new kid in town. I put this before your eyes. The breakout has taken place, and upwards we will go. More on this in the live webinar tomorrow. Make sure you click the link below. One last thing. Omniacs who have filled out OmniCamp applications, I've got your applications. I will start calling you on Tuesday, either before the live webinar or just after. But I promise you will hear from me. Anyone else that wants to come to OmniCamp in March, make sure you go to Omni Bootcamp and fill out an application, or go to Live with Oscar and fill one out. And you'll hear about it tomorrow in the webinar for just a brief second. But tomorrow's webinar is going to be about showing you very cool things that you can use moving forward. Make sure you do not miss the webinar. Make sure you do not miss the webinar. Make sure you also are there to answer your phone if you have filled out an OmniCamp application in the last week or so. I will be there to call you. OmniCamp is going to happen in March. This is the end of February, kids. Make sure you answer your phones. I will see you at livewithoscar.com. Remember, kids, stops are in. Emotions are out. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click the link below right now. Sign up for tomorrow's live webinar, or I should say today's live webinar if you're watching this on Tuesday. And make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com.